Well, it all begun and ended in the same place, the same as the last session.
Pretty much. That's
At least from
chaotic.
Unger's perspective. Well, there was a journey on the airship, and the rest of the party were making their way towards Waterdeep in an attempt to go out to the whalebones. I don't think anything particularly eventful happened during their travels, except the spores that were following the boat and seemed to be somewhat sentient. But yeah, they arrived somewhere near Waterdeep at a lighthouse that turned out to be a ancient monument of some description to Talos, or a worship site for the followers of Talos. Spores that were following the boat settled on Finn's cloak and began to fruit and grow, and could potentially be the remnants of Kurohi Mark II. What Mark of Kurohi are we on now? Mark III. Kurohi Mark III? Who knows? Medica then needs some time alone inside to perform a ritual, which is a very, very good ritual, and I think he's got a inspiration point for that because it's fantastic.
I'd say double inspiration
yes.
for that.
Double inspiration, yeah.
Very poor. Poor Drew. Poor.
And it seems as though perhaps there was a being listening to his prayer, because lightning struck the lighthouse and filled all of the substructures within it with bright blue light that then beamed out all the way across the ocean towards the whalebones. And this was seen by Unger, Zephyros, Orlecto, and Sarissa, as it arced out towards them, lighting the night sky. And they'd been waiting there for some time. The conversation had dried up to a point where it was getting really awkward.
Nice.
I think, as far as I can remember, that is all the eventful things that happened.
Okay.
Also, the bit about the ship, that we dismantled the flying part of the ship because Medic insisted on sailing as a regular one. Shamas didn't like the idea, so he has cast an illusion that makes the ship appear that it's faring the seas, when in fact it is just flying a little bit over.
Barely above the... Barely an inconvenience.
Yeah. Catamaran or something.
We're Icarano planning, if you want to
Yeah.
be super dweeby about it.
Cool. So, Medica, I think we'd assume that you are now down. You've made your way down to the boat, having seen this beam of light arcing out from lighthouse out into the distance, the far horizon. On the boat, or the airship that is hovering above the ocean itself, the sea is uneasy, and your vessel cuts just above the waves, lanterns swinging like pendulums over the black water, and a steady wind howls from the south, carrying with it the scent of rain and salt. The beam arcing out to the sea is your guide, breaking the horizon into the distance. Now, as your ship jettisons out into the ocean, allow yourselves some time between yourselves. Is there anything you say to one another, anything you do as you embark on this next leg of your adventure? On your way to meet with Unga Bungson?
Abard, sort of moving towards the front of the ship, sort of looks out and then kind of has a bit of a realization and feels a bit confused, and then kind of walks back to the main group and says, "Why aren't we flying? Why aren't we sailing?"
I think Nubs is just being completely convinced, so he just gives him a huh?
The instructions clearly said that the last part of the trip has to be made by sailing as mere mortals.
These were the instructions you found in the book that you got in the lighthouse.
Yes.
Can I read them?
No.
Ah, my bad.
Trust me, bro.
Right. Just feels like we might get there a lot faster if we were flying.
Yeah.
Seas and the air around here are in turmoil, and they require us to sail the boat.
So
Wait, is it good?
the seas and the air are in turmoil.
Yes.
Right. So surely the seas are as dangerous as the air.
Everywhere.
Sidled up to Abar and said, "Look, I tried to have this conversation with him. He was having none of it. This is fine for now. Just leave it, all right? Leave it."
Right.
Shouted Abar.
Fair enough. So, remind me, we're all going to go and get King Hector off a boat, aren't we?
I can't hear you over the wind. You'll have to repeat that.
The wind is lashing. See,
Yeah.
the rain is smashing upon Abard's face as he's toasting into the air. Your
Toasting
mic is really loud, son.
Sorry.
It's toasty mic evening tonight.
Go for it
Is that any
again.
better?
Yeah, that's way better.
Yeah.
At least 3 times better.
Right.
It's very RP though, I liked it.
Yeah.
Just shouting into the wind. So we're going to go get King Hector on a boat.
Well, we're not going to King Hecaton. We're going to the place where the giants live. Well,
right.
I said he was.
We
Well,
follow
Then we go.
the theme.
Then we're going to the boat.
We're in the boat right now.
Yes, but there's another boat. Maybe a bigger boat. With
The
big-
one with
big
Hecaton
jack on
in.
it.
Yeah, I don't know. I presume so.
Right. I
Going
just
to
wanted
the whale bones, you fools.
Yes. Before we do that, I just thought I'd mention the enchanted diamonds I used to bring back 2 people from the other side the other day. Just to be clear, those were the last ones of those that I had. There's maybe only another 5 or 6, and they're on the other side of the continent. So just to say, next time we maybe, I don't know, plan ahead a little bit more before we go into fights. I don't know if we want to talk about tactics maybe before we go into the next.
I was
Just
thinking
major.
we could have like a safe word when we need to run away that everyone understands it's time to run away. I suppose the safe word could just be "run away, everyone." that could actually work.
It
Yeah.
seems like a less
Oh.
confusing way to do
You're
it.
right. Yeah, I've sort of kind of argued against myself there, haven't I? Yeah, fair enough.
It would let our enemies know what we're thinking, though.
I think the act of running away is fairly obvious. Though.
Fair point.
Tactics-wise, I think, the usual, Medica. Well, it'd be nice if some people who had the power to heal did some more healing. That would definitely help. If people do die, I can always catch their soul, and maybe one of us can get their body, and then we can deal with the rest later,
Let's just make people going down a priority. When someone drops down and is looking very much on the edge of things. Perhaps we should intervene rapidly, rather than going like, I just have to riposte this gentleman first. Not actually pointing at anyone, by the way, saying that as just an example. But yes, because you saved my life, Abod, and I don't want you to feel like I'm ungrateful, because I'm very, very grateful. Thank you for that, and thank you for the diamonds. I have some gems that you can have in place for that. You may take them.
Oh, well, no, you hold up, sir. It was purely for the gentlemanly act that I saved you. Don't worry.
Very well.
No. Yes, so let's just leave that debt hanging, shall we? It's still in place. Right. Yeah, so I suppose maybe I could get less into riposting distance with gentlemen and maybe hang back a bit. Help people out a bit more from behind.
It's a gentlemanly way. It's the way I've adopted, and it has served me quite well.
You can absolutely fight things. It's just you might have to have your head on a swivel. Goes for you too, Medico. I believe you're some kind of healer, though I'm not sure I'd want to be healed by you. Snub's eye squinting. I feel like it might take something more than it gives. Maybe. Is that right?
We shall see.
That's give me sleeping.
Medic just turns away and
Peace out.
below the deck.
Oh,
Who
yeah, just wakes up.
Who leaves someone then?
Who's
Might
Grace?
be
Gray's gonna okay.
Grezog.
That's fine.
Grace, okay, exactly.
So my mind is a bit hazy after the last session. So remind me. So the lighthouse now has illuminated the way to Ungabungason, and we're following
Indeed
the
it
light.
has. The beam. We
To meet
follow
up
the
with
direction
Unger.
of the beam.
Unger
there
is
was
the
notes.
Illuminated
But
the way to somewhere Medica wanted us to go.
You refer to yourself in the third person.
I was gonna say, can you refer to the? Can you say it as if you were Medica rather
He just pops his head up from below deck to say this.
Yeah. Medica says that he's very tired and
We
he's
are
very
following
confused.
the will of the divine, and it is guiding us towards our enemy.
That's more like it.
Okay,
So
so
it's
it's
not
not.
sounds like-
Wait.
Unger Bungerson is now the enemy of the party.
Yeah,
But-
we
it's
know
not
we're
guiding
going
us
to
to Unger?
Unger Bungerson.
Do we
I
know
just
what's
don't know
happening
that's
at
where
this
we need to
light,
go.
or
Yeah.
We'll just follow it and find out.
Yes.
Okay, slightly suspect, but
Yeah,
I suppose we don't
let's
have
talk.
another choice.
We have many choices, but this seems to be the only obvious one.
Yeah, I know he's scary, but we don't have to listen to him.
Yeah. And then regarding the healing situation, I cannot heal, unfortunately. My magical power is non-existent. Does anyone
believe
have
you're-
healing potions they could share, or
You
do we
didn't
have
buy
them
some.
in the party?
You didn't buy some when we stopped at the healing emporium on the way down.
Did we stop at a healing emporium?
Did you forget
We-
to
Yes.
purchase anything while you were
Interesting.
there?
Interesting. I may have remembered, actually. Bear with me, I will check my bags. I may have remembered. Okay.
The only intact building the Frost Giants mysteriously left it alone.
For 50 miles, the only
Michael
building.
Burger's healing.
Friendly game, did we stop to buy? Sorry, was this the House
Yeah,
of
we
Game
stopped
thing we
to
meant to
go-
listen
Yeah,
to?
yeah.
If you've submitted a shopping list to me, then you would have received their shopping list. But that's fine. Don't worry about it. You can do it retrospectively. Just send me a message on what you want. And
Okay, alright.
to be fair, with the shopping in these stages, if you just look at what the rules as written cost is, I'm very happy for you to take that away from what money you do have.
Okay, alright, I'll sort that in the background.
Well, no, actually, you have to roleplay it all now for the next like hour.
No, we're not doing that. Absolutely not. No.
Yeah.
Like shopping in
This
Neverwinter
is
one.
not going to be a shopping session. we're not doing any more shopping sessions.
To the apothecary!
Oh, here we go. I found a healing potion. Okay, great. Should we? So we're going to follow the light and see where it takes us. Some of us think it will take us to Unger. Some of us think it will take us to our enemies. Is that about the sum of it?
I think that was what he's going on about, yeah.
Okay.
The crash of waves and endless wind echo passes over you for the next 16 or so hours as you travel through the ocean following the beam of light. Even in day, it penetrates through the sky and you see this blue light of rod of light passing through the sky. And as the hours pass, we move to Ungabungasum. Atop the colossal ribs of these cathedral-like pillars rising from the ocean, forming this bridge high above this vortex of maelstrom below. The tide shifts differently in this place to all the sea that surrounds you. You observe this beam of light that passes overhead, this white light that shines across the hollow bones in which you stand. And out in the distance, you see a ship. No sail, coming towards you. Following along the beam of light. Roll me a perception check, please.
Everyone or just
This is for Bungs.
okay?
With a 9. Through the haze of the sea mist, it is hard to unpick.
Don't know what. Sorry.
Let's go.
No, sorry. I was going to say, why did I roll? But yeah, that's all it was. It was literally
Oh, so you're
not
a
helping
retard.
anything.
So I was
Yeah.
about to ask everyone on the ship, please roll me perception.
Oh, good.
See-
I'll
see
say
if
that I
it's,
You
preemptively
gotta
did
re-roll,
that.
Joe.
Oh no!
No, you can use that 24 if you'd like.
Friendly game. Finnan's gonna be below deck with his new spore pals, trying to work out what they are. So he probably won't be paying any attention.
Got it. All good.
My eyes are dim, I cannot see. I have not brought my specs with me. Smash is singing to himself.
He's lost it. He's bloody lost it.
The sea mist around you is hard to break through with your eyesight, but Nubs Grimrick, out in the distance, in the southwest, you see a structure pushing out of the waves. And upon it, you make out figures standing. What do you do?
I'm going to inform the party. So, there's over there. There's something in the water. I could see people on top of it.
Is it a boat? Are you seeing a reflection of us?
Doesn't look like our reflection. No. They're much more handsome than we are.
Lies.
Does anyone
Perjury.
have a spyglass or something like that? Perhaps. That sounds like your kind of thing, I would say. Wouldn't that be your kind of thing, Artus? You like
It would be.
devices.
I should have bought one from the shop. I don't have one, I'm afraid. But does it look like there is a giant among them? Is Zephyros there?
I'd mate, honestly, from this distance, could be. Yep. Could also just be seagulls. Hard to tell.
Fair enough, then we must get closer.
Got an eye for
Yes,
seagulls.
just
haven't
off to
we,
the-
Nubs?
Oh yes, it's just off to the southwest over there. If I point, and Nups gives like a little indication. Do you think you could follow? Whoever's piloting.
Yeah, stood at the front. The wheel is just stuff listing on its own.
Just loose, yeah.
Oh, shit, I'll get back to it.
Is someone on the tiller?
Karash is
Bloody
on the
hell.
tiller and will quickly run back to it and start steering towards the area that Nubs has pointed. Right, you are, sunny lad.
Abard is stood on the opposite end of the boat with his telescope looking completely the wrong direction.
Oh, he's got a tiller. I don't think anyone's noticed you there yet.
The ship passes through the waves until it gets closer. And as you come closer, the mist starts to dissipate. As Ungabungasin, you see a ship, and you start to make out the silhouettes of your fellow friends.
Unga's
Hey,
eyes widen at the sight and points. There. This is them. I know it. He'll get Zephyros's attention as well
oh,
and point to the boat.
oh. He reaches up into the sky and casts a spell that casts an aura around it. And in through the air, clouds form and create a signal pointing downwards towards the area in which you stand. Those of you on the ship see these clouds pointing downwards and are met with a welcoming sign. Talk to me about the reunion that ensues, the words that are said. How does this play out amongst you all?
Presumably,
Hello?
we're not just driving into the rocks. There is like somewhere to park up safely.
That's up to you to determine. that's your shout to make, not mine.
Excellent.
Oh no.
Rash on the tiller can't quite see ahead of him. It's like, Nub, can you see somewhere safe to park? I think we're almost there.
I'm 2 foot tall, mate. I can't see anything.
Just saw Unger from miles away.
Yeah, I mean, like, long. Yeah, no, okay, that's fair enough. I'll try.
Stand up on the edge. You'll be fine.
Oh, I just don't know. Could you hold my belt at least so I don't tumble into the wretched sea?
I'm holding this spinny thing that makes the boat go round.
Could someone? Okay, I'll do it. And Nubs just climbs up on it. He doesn't want to
I'll
ask
hold
anyone.
you, Nubs.
Oh, good.
I'll just come. Don't mind me touching your bum, and I'll just put his hand down.
Is
Just
it-
grabs you
no,
on the
just
waist.
okay.
Medical
right.
will be on the side as well, but looking for the first opportunity to jump on land, this time on the correct side as well.
Should I use something else than perception to try and find a nice, or maybe an investigation, should we say, to find a nice landing area?
One
Is
thing
that-
to remember is that we are still like a few feet above the water, and Shamash is original illusion ran out after 150 foot from the beginning. So we have been just floating a bit above the choppy waves pretty much for the whole journey, I've just realised.
So do you want me to... So perception first if I notice this and then an investigation, or what are we saying?
Yeah.
All
I
right.
would be squinting along with Zephyros and Sarissa. Is it floating? Imagine it just looks like it's desynced out of the water, just ever so slightly.
yeah.
Could be server-like. I'm not sure. Okay, should I
Imagine
do
it's
that?
not slowing
DM?
down
Just-
as well, so they're starting to take steps back ever so cautiously on the whaleboat.
I'll just go for the investigation roll for now, and then we'll see if where that goes.
So with the investigation, you're looking for a smooth place too.
Yeah, a nice place to
Land.
land. I think I did an 18. This is lagging for some reason. There we go. Yeah, 18.
I was gonna say I'm experiencing a low lag, but my speed is fine. Is anyone else having the same thing?
It was weirdly, it was on my D&D Beyond that was lagging.
Do we need
Ugh.
to China?
Discord seems to be really jittery. for me.
Oh, really?
It's been
Like,
I've not
okay
noticed
for
seem
me.
alright or bad?
Okay,
You all right?
Yeah, you seem fine.
Yeah,
Yeah, you sound fine.
Okay.
fine.
Let me check
Yeah, you seem totally fine.
I'll have a quick look at the server ping and stuff.
My personal
I'll
ping
give
is
it a quick. I'll
very
give it a
Mine's like
reset. I'll give it a
16.
reset on the next break. That's fine. Nubs within 18. You see around the space of these, what you then start to realise are bones peering out through the ocean. There are various platforms in which you could go, but it is hard to tell in which depth you could approach to safely land this ship. It will take some manoeuvring.
Oh. Yep, they don't call it the whale bones for nothing, chaps. It's going to be tricky. There's lots of things poking out of the water, and I'm not sure what our clearance is, but the depth is very different. Wait, hold on a minute.
Our clearance was maybe better than you think, Nubs. Shamash
But-
says slyly.
What is? But I hold. Oh, just snaps as he looks down and gets what's going on, but doesn't give the game away. Okay,
At this
that's
point,
gonna help.
Unger
We
would
just
just be
slow down.
having
I'm sorry.
visions in his mind of when the boat docked in. Oh, where was it? Well, they just absolutely fucked it. I can't remember the name of the city. But he would tell Sarissa Olecto and Zephyros, maybe we stand further back. Just tell them to sort of back off.
Yeah, I think it was Luskin where you
Luskin.
crash landed a ship in.
Yeah. Sorry, Joe.
Yeah. So Nubs will mention. So we probably do need to slow down though.
What?
Probably do need to slow down though.
What?
Probably do need to slow down though.
Can anyone hear
At
Nubs?
this stage, the distance between you and the whale's bones is closing down
Yeah.
Well-
significantly.
Will Finnan have heard the shouting and hubbub from below deck?
Roll me a perception check.
Everyone else on top of deck, certainly would,
Yeah, just like.
but they're just
"Ha!"
standing there.
I mean, after
Standing
Stephanie
doing
would have. He's right in the middle of this conversation. Yeah.
Finnan
Mm.
has heard the hubbub and is like, shit. What? Runs upstairs and screams, fucking slow this thing down. Like, echoing the message.
Okay. Nubs, you should have said something. Rash starts to slow down the tiller. Bit
You
that
pull
makes
it
slow down.
backwards to brake, right? You pull it towards you.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, there's
That's
like
how
a
these things work.
deceleration.
Yeah, just.
All sorts of levers and wheels I'm imagining to like up and down and back and forwards. And...
For some reason, tire squeak. We don't even know why.
Shamash, roll me a dexterity save as you go to try and slow it down in time.
20. An unnatural 20.
Very nice.
Explain to me how you succeed in bringing the ship to a slow that fits perfectly against the boat.
Shamash, waiting for instruction from Nubs and not hearing a damn thing, is just keeping on pace as it goes until he hears a mighty Ferrari from Finnan. It's like, slow down, you've got to slow down now. So Shamash immediately jumps into action, pulls back one of the levers, lifts another one, steers the boat, kind of does what would be described in a completely different world as a handbrake turn as it suddenly stops, swings the back of the whole boat round, and it pulls up nice and neatly.
A-Bar's just there with his like
Next to,
telescope looking out the back. Oh my! Land ho!
Yeah, with this.
It just lines up the entryway or whatever. How you get on the boat? I don't know anything about boats. Basically, the bit where you
Neither
get on
do
the
I.
boat lines up perfectly with a nice little rock that Unger and his entourage are.
Is that called gangway?
Would
Gangway,
you,
yes.
would you say with the so to speak handbrake turn that it would cause a wave to like fly from the rear of the
Well, we're not
Right.
actually in the water.
Oh, of course you're not. No, okay. So I would say like even like a shim of water, kind of like
Maybe
It's
a
over.
skim of water just splashing the
Yeah.
top, perhaps, or
Yeah, some
Surprisingly
mist
small
there.
amount of
The
water.
mist has been kicked up by the air movement because it's even the air would obviously
Yeah,
create some kind of thing going on.
resistance.
Uncle
Yeah.
Bungerson, you know that the giants around you all stand strong. They stood still, watching all of this. They don't move a muscle. What do you do?
As soon as the gangway got close enough to one of the whalebones, Unger would rush to the boat and jump onto it. Probably while it was still moving slightly.
I would say whilst Anga is jumping in, Medica would be jumping out, and we would like meet in the halfway line.
Should we roll a dexterity to see if we collide mid-air, Pax?
Good idea.
Do you roll high to do that or roll low?
We'll do athletics though. That-
So, what are you rolling for? Sorry.
Because I think Medica is jumping off the boat the moment I jump on, and we're just seeing if we've not clocked each other, and we're about to just go like
Okay.
in mid-air,
Ooh.
just clothesline each other out of the air.
I would say with your fail, Unger and Medica going down to you, you fail the save, and Medica and Sana smashes into your body as you're trying to jump up onto the deck.
I would say seeing Anga for the first time since that shrine crashing upon them. Anga, you are alive! And then like do the kind of Arnold Schwarzenegger hand thing from the Predator, like
Just while I'm
trying
on
to-
my back on the floor.
yeah, trying to
Yeah.
get you up to that.
Bitch.
Yeah.
At this stage, your car with us because you're on the floor, I'm afraid. Sorry.
Down your head, man. He would take your hand and imagine pull me up onto my feet.
As the ship comes and crashes us both into the rocks. But yeah.
You're alive. I heard something. Dead. People dead. Good to see you. And he'd punch him in the chest.
And then
Good realism.
there's some dying happening, but it is all good now.
This is too confusing for me. Everyone alive?
Yes,
Good.
except the monkey.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
He freaked me out anyway for a long time.
Yeah. Same. But
Oh, this is good. He would then give you another slap on the back. Come. Where are the rest of them?
they are up on the ship. I need to go check a thing. I will go, but we will see again.
I also need poo. I understand.
Go with
that was
that.
literally what I was thinking when he said that. To
Yeah.
go,
Who are things?
"See,
We did for many days.
you need shit. I understand.
These
That's
giant
a
toilets, they're so large, I could swim in them.
It's Talos.
When I need, I just squat. But yes, you have different way.
Giants no like this very much.
Unger
all
would
stinky.
continue to
Brown.
pick himself up then and then rush onto the boat to see the rest of the party.
Oh, hello, Unger.
Oh, Zug, he would say, as the rest of the party meets him.
Zug indeed.
It's good to see you again, Unger.
Just to like provide some interjection here. The last time you all saw each other, remember, you were fighting a dragon. You have no idea where Unger went. You left without him until you were able to make connection with him. Just want to remind you guys of that. Like, and it's been weeks since you've seen each other.
I am
Oh, sorry.
thinking very, very different things at the moment. My first priority is to just rush to the island
Shit.
and look around.
Have a shit.
Maybe
He's holding his bum, just going, oh!
that's why I was not I was like, oh, Unga, oh, hi, bye, see you later. Just give me a moment. I'm like,
It's
then I
good to be
didn't even-
reunited again, Unga. How have
Yes.
you been with where you've been?
Fucking bored. Unga would go around, he'd be hugging people, slapping them on the back, saying hello.
Nubs meets him and goes, come here, you hairy bastard! And he sort of like, for some reason, like, rips his shirt open when he says that. And
Tiny
he goes
man.
for the hug. Tiny man! He says it himself and jumps up.
Throw you up into the air. You'd be like, imagine you'd be like slightly excited, but then as you realise how high you
Oh,
are.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, a little bit of nervousness in his voice as he flies up in the air.
Yeah,
So he's been
Catch
stuck-
you.
Unga
know.
still feels extremely like even more powerful than last you saw him. He's leveled up
Yeah.
a lot with you as well, so he's even stronger than last time. you
Oh,
would see
true.
him.
Oh, I did not
Good
know
to see you. I knew
when
you'd be
I would see
okay.
you. Yes. And Zephyros is alive. He is here.
Oh,
Who?
amazing.
Incredible.
How? How?
I save him.
You saved him?
Yes. He would die. He wanted to die.
Yeah, he was pretty adamant, wasn't he?
But I took him. It is not his time to go.
Yeah, you know what? Good on you. Kind of getting into hanging around with that massive dude.
Come. There are people. Giants. Lady Giant, he would say, raising one eyebrow. Looking over at Aberhut like this.
Nice, nice.
It's good to see you again. Is there fresh game on this island?
There are fish.
That will do.
Maybe seagull too.
Can we look around at the islands? I'm guessing they're like barely like bare rocks that are just poking above the ocean waves, and there's like a scattering of them. And
Anything to
Shamash
eat,
is asking
limpets and
about any
barnacles.
game. Yeah.
Well, not to worry. I'll fill myself up on fish. I grew up in a port city after all.
But we will not stay here. I do not think. There is a place under.
We can have a meal at least, surely.
There will be food.
Excellent. Well, good to see you. Good to see you very much.
Good to see you, lizard man.
As you all finish your greetings, Zephyros walks over towards the ship. Friends. He looks solemn, clearer minded than he has looked in the past. It is good to see you. What we faced in that temple is an undeniable foe. We have a moment of respite. Come, meet my
Aye.
kin.
Surely at least you defeated it. That's how you survived, I presume. Left it to be crushed in that temple as you escaped.
He looks solemn in his stare back at you. We do not know the fate of the dragon Imrith. We must
Surely no one could
discuss.
have survived.
We survive. Our fate has different path. That is what matter, and we are here.
Indeed.
Zephyros beckons you all. Come. Meet my queen, the daughter of Hector, Princess Arisa. Let's take a quick break.
Let's do it.
Excellent.
Nice.
Right. As everyone makes their way onto the whalebones from the ship, following Zephyros. Medica and Sanders, I think you went off. What are you doing?
I am running into the island to look for any indication of anything that was in the journal.
Nothing in the journal. The beam of light still passes overhead, going further and further into the horizon.
Okay. So running around in the island, looking where everything is, and then noticing the beam, I make a conclusion that this was just a happy little accident, and then turn around and run back to the ship.
Straight back to the ship.
Yes.
As he watches you run back onto the ship, Zephyros. My friend, come eat. There is food waiting for you down below.
Then I realized that I am very tired of eating fish and rations. Show me.
As Zephyros moves, he looks at you, Zephyros, and takes a moment to kind of stand by you as he looks down at you. Something has changed in you. Good, I hope.
Me too.
You small folk are hard to read. Go. And he kind of points over to the giants 100 meters or so away. He looks back around. Finnan, describe to me your appearance right now.
Oh, okay. So I'll have my mask on, which is concealing my disfigured face. In addition to that, I'll be wearing some sort of like slightly longish coat, but obviously the coat is now covered in small little orange mushrooms sort of peeking up. I'm sort of hoping it looks like some sort of like patterned coat at the moment, rather than like outright mushroom lapels and stuff.
Zephyros looks down at you. He looks around you. You're not with my tower. What has
No.
happened to your friend?
Well, about that, your tower and my friend, and your friend too, are no more. Well, yeah, there was he got quite terrifying and had engulfed the tower. I would describe it as a monstrosity, but he felt very bad about it. That I was assured of. And then we had to set fire to him. But don't tell anyone. These cool spores like visited us on the boat, and they've like landed on my coat. And they're like the same color.
We're right here.
Shut up.
Zephyros looks down on you. I am sad Would that be for you? And it looks at you through. You're wearing your death.
Yeah, the death bloom mask. Yeah.
And he looks at your eyes. That's all he can see.
Yeah. I'd flip it up, but then he'd have to look at my face.
But I think spending so much time with you over months, almost a year, Zephyros looks into your eyes. You will be okay. With death comes life. And he points at your shoulders, these small mycelial growths. This is life, no matter how small. And it is yours.
I shall nurture it in this nice coat I'm wearing. The coat would technically be part of the God, what is it? Glamored studded leather armor I'd be wearing underneath. Ah, no, it'd be the cloak of the pocket actually. Nice.
So the cloak of the pocket is which is infected in a way.
Yeah, I would say that's like the most like outwardly thing I'd be wearing, so that's what they would land on.
I'd agree. And the glamored leather itself is still capable of what it's always done.
Yeah.
You can change that as and how you will.
Nice. Currently, it looks like I don't know, a fine waistcoat.
Zephyros kind of nudges you on. Go. Eat. And I would imagine that he looks down at the scene that he's just seen in front of him with Unga Bungason and Nubs. And as Nubs comes back down to the ground.
Yeah. Sorry.
Zephyros smiles at you, Nubs. Are you okay? Small folk.
Well, I'm all right now, but things got a bit hairy back there. I sort of had a experience that was pretty wild, if I'm going to be honest with you. Yeah. Flipping. Yeah, basically, I died. So yeah, I was trying to think this. I wouldn't have said that, but I think that's probably what I said.
Yeah.
His eyebrows kind of like move upwards.
But thanks to our friend Abard here, I am here to tell the tale.
And there was few who can.
Quite the tale it was. Sorry, I spoke over you there.
There are few who can tell the tale to have come back from the dead. Meditate on this. Many do not get this chance.
You know what? I'll take your advice. To be honest, I've been pushing it to the back of my mind, but I can see that's just going to blow up later on. So you're right. I need to meditate on this. You are right. Absolutely. I will.
You still have your hammer?
Oh, yes. It's right here. Nubs fetches it from his inside coat pocket where it's always hanging out.
Good. Go and eat, my friend. You must be tired.
Oh. Mate, I am absolutely just famished.
He looks at you, Artus. As behind you, your son wife. As he starts to move down the gangplank. And how are you, my newest friend?
I'm questioning my decisions, Zephyros, if I'm honest. But it is good to see you again. And your castle may be recoverable. It may not have a top anymore, but you might be able to get the rest of it back. But I am questioning, was bringing Avora on this adventure the right decision? I've only put her in danger. Since removing her from Mount Hope now, do you think she might be safe here? I worry about taking her with us on the rest of our journey.
I understand your trepidation. She will be safe here, whilst you find what it is to release her. He puts his hand on your
Music
shoulder.
to my ears.
Maybe not for now. You are going to ask a question to the All Father that you did not get to ask.
Yes.
How does that sit with you?
It's been decades, Zephyros. Decades of looking for this answer. The thing that led me to the Eye of the All-Father, the betrayer, Imreth, the deceiver. I question everything I've been following. I suspect I've been misled. I'm not sure if my answers were to be found there.
Then pray we may find the strength together to find the answer that you seek. Come.
Thank you, Zephyros. Artis is going to turn to Sirak and say, missed opportunities earlier, Sirak, but honestly, thank you for the work you've done and the support you've given your unknown father in protecting your unknown mother. There's an opportunity now for you to stay here with Evora or to continue in joining us.
He nods. I appreciate the words. Maybe it would be safer for her to be here. Let us see. And he gestures forward. And as you move in front of him, he puts his hand on your shoulder. I have thought for some time about what you have said and about what you must have gone through. I have tried to empathize with it. And I do. Maybe it is best for us to not look at each other as father and son. Maybe that confuses things.
Those are very wise words, Sirak. Certainly wisdom from your mother's side.
You did what you could do. And if I were in your position, I think I would have done this. Although I wish it would have been different.
wish the same. But look at us. We are here now, on this rock, but in a place of safety. Let's go eat.
Gives you a smile and moves with you. The last from the ship. Smash. Zephyros waits for you at the bottom of the gangplank. And how are you? My small, scaly pirate, it seems.
I won't deny it. I've learnt some sailing skills in these last few weeks as I've made our way down here, purely out of necessity to grab the ship's spinny thing. But now I am an expert, although I may not quite have the lingo nailed.
From my experience, the language is secondary to pretending like you know what to do.
Oh yes, absolutely. No, pretending I know what I'm doing is something I have gained much expertise in over many, many years.
He looks back at the rest of the party and looks at you. Is everyone okay? Are you okay?
I think the party is okay. I think Medica and Nubs are somewhat shaken up from their deaths. To lose two of the party was quite a blow, I think, psychologically, and why I was near death at one point as well. I've always kept myself back from the party, kept myself safe, and after engaged with it, I thought, thank God I'm free, and then we fought a fight. A former party member, the mad monkey, mushroom monkey, and I think that spent us out. A few weeks at sea, and in the sky, I think have done best for us. I'm certainly feeling more distracted. I'm not sure where my path lies at the moment. How to save those dying as well as just harvest them has been an interesting formative experience. I know Nubs praises Abard for his rejuvenation back into life, but had I not grabbed his soul, he would have entered the afterlife before Abard had the time to reinvigorate him, perhaps. Nevertheless, I do not begrudge him. I think ultimately the party is who I'm here to protect, who I'm here to look after. I was getting somewhat focused on serving my patron before, but now that seems less important. So yes, I think we're doing well. I think the brush with death has been revelationary for some of us.
Indeed, it can be for some. In terms of direction, maybe we can find it together. Come.
Aye. Help with that would be much appreciated.
As you all move towards the center of the whalebones, two other giants stand. A female and a male. As you walk towards Orlecto, the male giant shouts into the sky, "Neil! in the presence of the royal queen, Sarissa of Maelstrom.
Unger would speak. These are my friends. You are my friends. I did not kneel when I entered the court.
Roll me a persuasion check.
It's never going to work. -3.
Olecto looks at you. Your presence here was unannounced, Unger Bungerson. You claim these are your friends, but they are unknown. This court has been deceived before.
Yes, by one of your own.
Just while this is going on, Shamash has done his very best to kneel, knowing the proper things to do in courtly society. And rolling an acrobatics for 21, it is a fantastic kneel.
Holy shit.
It is just the smoothest kneel you've ever seen, just like straight down on his knee, presenting forward as is expected in, the formal courts in which he was brought up.
Abard similarly kneels with a dull clank of his armor.
No,
How
it's
well
gonna
you
follow
kneel.
suit.
Yeah. Disrespect.
And you
Finn-
out
Finn
kneel
and-
Shamash, Abard.
Yeah, how good was it?
Finn nods dutifully because he's so short already.
Unger remains standing.
Ooh!
As Abard takes a knee as well, he just smugly looks over at Shamash and just sort of
Pops up.
starts gesturing to how perpendicular he is.
Shamash respects that kneel. I kneel indeed.
What does Medica do?
Not kneeling.
Loves
Yeah,
looks
hey.
behind himself and just face palms like, fuck's sake, I knew this was gonna happen. Ah, he's gonna make a scene, isn't he?
Abard leaning over to Medica goes, "Right, I can't bring you back if they execute you. And you really haven't been alive for very long since we used the last of the family jewels. You might just want to kneel for this one.
I was promised food.
I can
Abard,
give
can you
you
roll a persuasion check?
I can give you 45 pounds of food in a minute and 30 gallons of water.
Fine. I do a begrudging knee.
Does anyone else negate the bow?
Finn's like
Unger would
just
still be standing.
dropping his head slightly. But
Princess Sarissa looks out at all of you. And she looks at you, Unger Bungerson. These are your friends.
Yes, these are my friends.
Well, you did warn me.
Yes, Unger says, cracking a smile.
She stands up straight. Your friend Unga Bungerson has brought something to my attention. My father yet lives, bound aboard a ship sailing these oceans. With his strength, we can end this chaos and face the storm to come together. I require information from you all. Why was Imrith hell-bent on bringing these vestiges that you so bear together? And why does she require my father?
She requires the vestiges and the soul of a Stormlord to open a gate to Avernus to free Tiamat. And Abod looks at Shamash. Like, that's right, isn't it?
Say what?
Finn's gonna go, yes! Shh.
Right.
Imrith,
Yes.
the granddaughter of Tiamat. So she claims. We've not seen a chromatic dragon in these parts in many years. Any relation of Tiamat is to be spat upon and shunned. Does that answer your question?
It does. And what would you propose as our next steps?
We will travel to the ship. We believe we can find it. We have something of possession of your father's. We can use this to track him. We will go to the ship. We will free him. And then once we return him to you, we will need your assistance bringing an end to the giant civil war.
That's right, and bring peace to the world once again.
I believe the beam will show us the way.
And of course, if Imrith is not dead, then we must fully defeat her.
Yes, we have a dragon to slay.
She will be following us, I'm sure.
Surely,
He needs the Stormlord.
your people are the ones that defeated Tiamat last time, hence your worm skull throne.
Indeed.
What weapons, what armors, what tricks have you for defeating them again?
The male giant to the side of the princess. We are not ready for conversations of weapons. He looks at you all. I look at you all and see warriors. And he looks at Ungabunks and he has told me of your story. You have power and strength and determination. Rescue our king, and we will give you the tools to defeat the dragon, and whatever evil lays between it.
That sounds like a fair deal.
This is good.
What a...
Wait, we rescue your king, and then we defeat your enemy.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of a mutual enemy,
They could-
and no Tiamat sounds pretty ideal to me.
They could help us. You could help us, right?
It
So
sounds
that's
like-
what I'm saying.
Yes, well, that's what I think he's saying. He said he helped us.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes. Oh, damn Dragonborns.
Oh, good.
Finnum's gonna pipe up. He's a bit nervous because everyone's so tall. But What do you know of your father's location currently? The last we heard, he'd been kidnapped.
Zephyros and Angabungason have shown me his location. They have scryed upon the conch, which he stole from Chief Gar. It will still take some time to locate, but we can see his presence within the sea.
In the sea, you say?
Zephyros walks across over, and I would imagine that he would have given the conch back to you, Ungabungson, and he holds his hands out. May I show them?
Yes. Unga would pick it from one of the folds in his armor and give it to Zephyros.
He holds it in his hand, lays his eyes down to it, and bows his head, uttering an incantation, casting the scrying spell. Before you peels a vision in front. Let me share something with you. It'll take me a moment to find it. Speak amongst yourselves.
No, it's quite good food here, isn't it? Do we have food yet?
No, so you're still outside in Whalebone.
Oh. I'm bloody
I
hungry.
hope it's good food here.
Whose rabbit I then ate? Like,
As the
Hope to
scrying
have
vision is
gnomish
presented
rabbit.
to you, if you go on to roll 20 now, you should see a
Yes.
vision.
Some delicious. Ooh. The Morkoth. It's a funny looking boat, isn't it?
Zephyros says, "It sails fast in the sea, and we see our king strapped levels down within this barge. We must rescue him. Imrith seeks him, and with him, and with the vestiges we hold, lies the key to the doom they wish to unlock. We have one part of the key." And he gestures to the vestiges that you hold. "We must seek the other. The Storm Lord."
Do we risk leading Imrith to what she's hunting for?
Imrith already knows, if she is still alive, where he is. For they keep him in transport for a reason. If they would keep him at the gate of where they need him, why would he be there? Why does he sail the sea?
Just a hypothetical here. If Hecaton were to pass, then he would no longer be the Stormlord. Would that mean our friend here, Harissa, would become the new
Harissa.
Stormlord?
Unga would correct. Shamash.
Delicious Harissa.
Zarissa. Her name's Zarissa.
Ah, yeah. Harissa.
Orlacto stands. "Are you suggesting we should sacrifice our king?"
No, but it's a risk. And we don't want to risk his passing. And then put this lady to danger.
So what would you suggest, Scaly
I'd
One?
I would suggest you answer my question and explain that if Hecaton was to somehow, unfortunately, not survive, then would this lady become the next target for Tiamat? Tiamat's granddaughter, etc. Do we need to make sure that both are equally protected?
The queen, the princess is protected here, in the stronghold of Maelstrom.
The
I will
stronghold which
stand
has
there and
had
protect her.
our enemies walking around as friends.
Still unproven. We have trusted your word.
It would be good to know if she will be the next target for Tiamat and her unruly rabble. If Hecaton is to pass in the chaos of battle.
Princess Orisa looks at you. The target would not be me, it would be the skull throne.
The throne, not the Storm Lord. Surely you will become the Storm Lord next.
Maybe I will, but I am not as strong as my father.
So they would seek your throne in your place. To open the portal, they need a Storm Lord, and they need the Vestiges. We have the Vestiges, they have the Storm Lord. If they lose a Storm Lord, there will be a new one, surely. They need a throne instead of a Storm Lord if Hecaton were to pass.
Indeed. I would be the last descendant of the Storm Lord.
The
What would you
Storm Lady,
propose?
perhaps.
Tis is flicking through his notebook at this point in time, and he looks at Shmash and he says, from the words of the spirit of Aman, it is the soul of he stops at soul and looks at Shmash. It is the soul of a Stormlord that is required to open the gate.
This was the question that Imrith asked.
That's right. So she knows that it is the soul of a true Stormlord that must be traded to the Gatekeeper to release the prisoner from Avernus.
So it is not his body. It is not his being. They have no intention to kill him. So it does not transfer to me.
I'm
They'd
uncertain.
have to
Maybe the words
go-
are ambiguous.
So they would have to go to another plane to rescue his soul. Someone were to get there first. This is all worth considering. So you are not as much danger as your father. It is imperative we keep him alive.
Tell me. You fought Imrith in the Eye of the Allfather. Do you know? Is she dead?
We don't know.
We do not. No.
I believe that a dragon probably, if anything, could have survived the crumbling of that temple. Especially a sly, deceptive dragon like Imrith.
Zephyros looks around at you, and he looks at Ungabungason. And he is frustrated. I had a way. I would have brought that temple down on her head. I would have seen to it. You stopped that.
Even then, Zephyros, could you have been certain? You might be dead, but could you have been certain Imreth had died with you? Could you be any more certain than we are now?
No.
I'm going to turn to Zephyros. Yes, I stopped it. And I would stop it again. I have seen too many friends die. I will not see another die when I can't stop it.
From my history classes, I know that chromatic dragons are not to be dealt with lightly. The collapsing of a temple may not be enough to end someone of Imrith's legacy. Imrith, Tiamat, I would be very interested to know from your history books how Tiamat was originally defeated and what it took from you, as we might learn much for our upcoming battle with Imrith, presuming she has survived.
Tiamat was defeated by an ancestor of my family. When all artifacts were stolen from us, a great battle ensued. The final battle between giants and dragons. Our god Marduk, our champion of Anam, was able to bestow the power of lightning and destroy our foe. We defeated the five-headed beast. And we transferred her skulls into our throne. But the battle did not end there. Dragons and giants survived, and we warred for centuries and millennia. Disappearing into our own worlds. To answer your question, the tale goes that Marduk subdued Tiamat within a net. And within this net, he blocked the air from her mouths. All five of them. And within each head, an arrow struck through their skull.
But to ruminate on that, as I hope we will be ruminating shortly. Thank you.
Princess Sarissa turns from a moment of seriousness to a smile. She looks around at everyone.
But so it goes. Until we fall.
Who's that?
Never mind him.
Rough.
That is. Princess Sarissa, with this, invites you into Maelstrom. With the proposition that a feast, a short feast,
Short?
In the eye.
will prepare you for the next steps and a deeper discussion on strategy of what entails next. Quick break.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Why not? When in Rome.
Rather than this being NPC led, I would like you to all imagine yourselves around a great banquet table. Food and drink is plentiful, but you also are aware that time is not on your side. You've been given an objective. There are other things going on. I would like to hear a conversation between the low profile to understand truly what is the strategy.
Well, we've got to chase this barge down.
I can put some music on if it helps.
Yes. Hardcore.
Dining music.
Yeah,
Yeah.
feast hardcore. That's the shout.
I think our priority is to follow the beam. We don't know
Yes.
how long the beam will be there, and I think it will direct us to the right path.
I'm
Medic,
wondering-
just on the beam, can you confirm where is the beam taking us exactly? You said to our enemies?
Yeah.
It would just be nice. Artists are just munching on a bread roll. It would just be nice, Medica, to know exactly where we're going.
Bread roll. Oh, fucking. They've not even brought out the main
Will they have a
course.
bread roll in the middle of the sea? I don't know. Maybe not.
No, it's like the
No-
idea of
no
like
wheat
there's
in
like
it.
there's like the
I'm
bread
told
course, just
it
like
guides
just get a little bread
us-
before we get started.
It guides
Oh,
us
just
to
a-
our enemy, to where the seas will boil and fall, storm will fall.
Tiny man.
Well,
Makes sense.
That-
Sorry, not tiny man.
That sounds a little bit.
what do you see me for? This is
No,
tiny.
I said shiny head man.
Ah,
I would like to be prepared, is why I ask. I think after everything we've been through, I would like to know with some certainty what's at the light at the end of the light, I guess.
I worry that the light that the lighthouse is taking us to is actually going to take us to the Purple Rocks, where we're going to find the portal. We're going to have to fight. I don't think that's not going to be where Hecaton is. Whereas we do know exactly where Hecaton is by scrying his exact location. Which
Yes,
we can do.
I agree. Following the scry makes much more sense than following the light at this point.
I also have idea. We can follow light. Maybe to Purple Rock, maybe somewhere else. If there is something on the other end of light, they can follow it to us.
Why?
Maybe they come now.
Yeah.
I like the way he is thinking.
Maybe we can outfit our boat. Clearly, these giants have skills, and I'm assuming boat-related knowledge, as we're out in the arse end of the sea. Maybe we could like bargain for some upgrades to our ship in the meantime.
I like the sound of that.
We have time to have the ship upgraded. I really think we need to move fast to get Hecaton out, because if
Yes.
Imrith gets him, portal to hell, quite bad situation. I don't think we're saving Neverwinter.
I just
I
think,
don't
I mean,
want the dragons coming back. I just don't.
think the size of the tools they've got. They'll be really quick. Surely it's like bolt on or at least something gianty on our boat. Then they
Magical
wouldn't
oak.
suspect us.
Big
Cam,
that fire spiky thing with rope on, like fancy man grappling hook but bigger.
can't hurt to ask.
Just an idea.
Yeah,
No,
they must.
decent suggestion.
They've got to have something.
So now we scry our way to Hecton, and I suppose that may take us the same direction as the light, potentially, but it may not.
We'll
And if
have
it doesn't take us the same way as the light, if our enemies are at the end of the light and start chasing us, we will see them follow us because the light will move. Maybe.
There is problem. There is problem. As far as I can tell. We must be sneaky, or we must be fast. Or we can be both. But not neither. If we go in boat, they will see boat. When they see boat, something bad happen. Maybe kill him, maybe... Who knows? So, in boat, we must be fast. Or we must not be seen.
Yes.
I don't think we can disguise the boat, not even with the magics I possess, but we could
Boat can fly.
go quick and we can fly. So we'd have to fly high.
High.
And come down.
High and drop down quickly,
Or,
and then rappel from ropes from the boat.
or we go under the sea.
Under the sea.
Unger would look at towards Finnan.
Under the sea?
I mean,
Perfect music change.
Finnan's gonna sort of look back, like he's gonna lift up his mask slowly and just be like, "Why are you looking at me?"
You can turn into fishy thing.
That's true. I could look below the
You could
ocean
make-
for us.
What you call smooth thing that is nice in sea. It's not shark.
Fish.
No, it's not. It's not like fish. It's like something else. It's friendly, not like
Whale.
shark. Yeah, but smaller.
Finn,
Bit more rapey.
Finn's gonna check his pockets and look for a bit of like quill and paper parchment. Pass it. I'm gonna like draw me what you see in your eye.
I'll make a check to try and draw this because I'll be very rudimentary.
Yeah, roll me intelligence check.
No. What about an animal handling check or a nature check?
Okay, yeah, I allow nature.
Oh, that's intelligence as well. That fucked. Oh, it's not that bad. actually.
Okay. Can I roll a? Shall I roll a perception to like try and work out?
No, I would say that from what Unger is able to... Unger, but describe the drawing to Finnan.
It's a very, very rudimentary 2D drawing. You got a little line on the top that indicates the surface of the sea.
Yeah.
Underneath that, there's like a little crab next to some rocks with some seaweed. And then there is this long shape with a fin on the top, two branching fins on the back, and it's got a big smile on its face. And it's got a long nose and very, very, very small teeth.
Finnan's gonna think. He's gonna
This is thing. People know this thing. Right, I'm just going to turn to the rest of the party.
Oh yeah, that's a dolphin.
You know, yeah, dolphin, yes,
dolphin.
dolphin.
I think I read about those once. Maybe
You
Grandpa talked about them.
Yeah, anyway, you can
They
make,
smell funny. What?
yes. Tiny man, be quiet 1 sec.
Okay.
They are fast, and they are nice. Can you make dolphin like you make monkey?
Yeah, I guess so. I couldn't see the
What?
harm in that.
So, this is
I've never-
just idea.
Mhm.
Maybe giant, they live under sea. They have potion for water breathing. Like when I killed Zolto, I would take potion, I breathe underwater. We ride dolphin, and that is how we go undersea, not sea. We go above sea or undersea.
You want to ride dolphins? Whilst I could give you some dolphins, only for an hour at a time, we'd have to rest a lot. And I'd basically be able to do nothing else. I'd be cooked.
My view is under the sea is also the domain of the people of fish that we have been fighting so much. And I'd rather avoid fighting them on home ground, if entirely possible. I think the air seems a much more suitable place. You would enjoy the idea.
I enjoyed the idea of showing Umberly that she's just a little bitch. Can't handle anyone intruding into her own domain.
Time will come to that.
Okay.
Who was
But
I
Hear me out. What about a massive swarm of quippers we'll be able to fight through anything we see?
What? How will this help us?
Well, like, we'll...
Yeah, I don't...
I'm just thinking of fish.
We ride quippers?
What's a
No, they're
quipper?
too small. What a quipper's like a small bitey fish. Like little...
Wait. Okay.
What
So
about
wait.
our old friend, the Plesiosaurus?
I
Yeah.
suggest
I mean, we'll get wet and cold is all I'm thinking about. Does anyone else think we'll get wet and
What?
cold? Is it just me?
I'm not against the animals, but just bear with me. If
I'm
we're
against-
attacking
oh,
a
sorry,
ship,
yeah. Mhm.
if we're
Sorry.
attacking a ship, the tactics you want. If we're going from below, we're going to be below the decks. That means we're going to be trapped in unfamiliar ground, and they can very easily surround us and cut us off at choke points. Not a good idea. The way to take a ship is you want to take out the control deck as fast as possible, so we hit the bridge of the ship, enforce as many people. Now, the animals that Finn can summon, very, very helpful. We could either maybe launch a party of apes on the far side of the ship, for example, and that's a distraction. Or we could have Big Birdie Boy do strafing runs on the deck while we hold the bridge. They can't kill Hecaton because the guards on the boat don't know that he can't be killed. They're not sure what it can be done with him, so they obviously can't kill him, otherwise he'd already be dead. So he's safe.
At this point, you just hear Finn mutter, maybe some sort of giant seahorse. Yes.
would it be possible to somehow record this beam where it goes?
Oh, we'll be
So
we'll be able to take a bearing, right?
Yes, I've got magic glasses that let me recall anything perfectly. I tell you exactly where the beam is going to be in 24 hours' time.
Bloody hell.
Because in case it is the place where we will be meeting our enemies, we might be better off finding the king first. Then we don't have to think about sneaking. We can strike with the force.
Do we have a general consensus around the room in favour of stealth or assault?
But was your example speed and power?
Speed and power, onto the bridge. Bridge of the ship.
Travel with speed on power, yes. We speed there
Alright,
as
but
quickly
what
as
if they just-
possible.
What if they just kill Hecaton as we're arriving? Just slit his throat from ear to ear.
Why wouldn't they have killed him by now, Nubs?
Well, they
Well, they
clearly
got
want to
gained from
ransom
that.
him, don't they, or something?
Nubs, have you been paying attention to anything that's been going on for the last
Well, hold on, yes, I have.
few months?
But why is that such a ridiculous thing to say?
So you understand that they need Hecaton, the
God.
Storm Lord, for opening the portal to the Hellish Realms.
Well, I don't know if they need him alive or dead, do I? I don't know that. How do you know that? You don't.
Conversations we've been having quite recently.
They need his soul.
No, they need his soul.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
that's true. You gather souls. Are they alive?
well, I gathered your soul, and you're alive.
But
Staring
But I
directly
was.
into his eyes.
This is
but
true.
I was oh,
If there is funny wizard like lizard man, they can kill him and take soul.
But why would they have done it already if they had
Well,
someone with this power?
I suppose
Maybe
that is
they
true.
have.
Oh my god.
It would
we're-
be safer
we're-
for them to do it.
the what ifs are blinding us. Perhaps we
I
could
think the
trade
thing is,
your souls you've collected and trick them into thinking we've taken his soul. Genius.
but we don't need to take his soul. We can just keep him alive.
Yeah,
That's the
but we
whole
can
point.
placate them with your souls, right?
But
I don't think they need just any old soul.
Yeah, but they
I
won't.
think I'd-
They won't know. Spooky soldier.
anyway,
As a collector of souls, not every soul is the same.
I like the take the bridge option. We're in control then.
we go
Oh
fast.
yes, we move fast. We take the bridge. We take the boat, and then we get Hecaton the hell out of there.
Lizard man,
Okay,
Hello.
that sounds good.
you can make flying boat invisible for some time.
What do you mean the boat is not flying anymore?
It is
Yes.
always flying.
What? What?
No, it's not flighting anymore. Don't worry about that.
It's flying boat. We see it.
What?
Yes, but it has no sail. How it moves?
Well, magic.
Yes, magic make it fly.
Afraid not.
What?
This doesn't matter. I
Yes,
think we
fly
get to
across the
worry about
waves.
things. Yeah. The main thing is how
Smash.
big is the boat?
We've only seen it through the scrying. You've seen it.
No, I mean our boat.
Our boat.
Oh,
Gonna be more
Uh,
than 20 feet, isn't it?
Boys.
slightly.
I think so.
Well,
What if we
I-
can do
I-
your illusion in the distance and use a trick of perception so that it obscures the full boat? Sorry,
your
that was
boat,
so
your
stupid.
boat is not massive. So just put it out there.
Ah,
It's
is
not
it
big.
more than 20 foot?
Yes, it is more than 20 foot.
Ah. I suppose I could cast a major image at the front of the boat, just showing the sky behind us until we get there.
Yes. This will do.
Okay. Yes.
That's not great.
So yes, we can sneak up on them as long
right.
as we are very quiet until the last minute. Then we drop down, fire, and
I have been thinking, and I do wonder. There is one other thing. Rather than taking control of the bridge, it might make sense if he was conscious to free Hecaton as quickly as possible,
extraction.
so that he can help us. Because I'm assuming, on a boat, he's going to be able to swing pretty hard, isn't he? So
So
if he was conscious, we could also try and free him as quickly as possible. But that might
Assuming-
be. Smash.
assuming he isn't, and we have to very, very big, heavy giant. We have to try and extract
Yeah.
without control of the boat.
Deal with that
I
when we
don't-
get there.
Yeah. So, assuming he'll be unconscious or we won't be able to free him quickly, take control of the bridge. Head of the snake. Kill the biggest fish
Yes.
first.
Speaking of fish, is it the fish people on this ship? Who is piloting and
Ah,
operating this ship? Is it the Red Wizards of Fae?
a very good
I-
question.
I
can,
don't know. Speaking of fish, this fish is delicious. My compliments, the chef.
I can answer that.
Yes,
to
it's
a
all
degree,
fish.
because you've all seen the scrying vision that Zephyros was able to provide. You see a mix of cultists who are all wearing dark armor and kind of blackened masks in the shape of sea life that you've seen before. But aboard the ship, you see at least two Red Wizards of Thay at the aft, the forefront boat. there is red wizard's presence upon the boat itself.
So some red wizards. Do we want to make them a priority? Is there any advantage to taking the red wizards out first? Might they summon help or otherwise
Tricky,
cause trouble?
and
They are very tricky.
we have seen many strange things. I think we must expect many strange things from wizards.
Aye.
Abomination, spell, mind-bending shit.
I think that's why we just need to get Hekaton the heck out of there, says Nubs, pausing for a little laugh, looking around the room.
Nubs, of course we're trying to get him the heck out of there. That's the whole point of this discussion. You're,
no,
you're
I
just
know.
not keeping up today, are you?
But what I mean is we don't have to fight. We could just maybe grab him, snatch him, and go.
We could, but with wizard, they would do something tricky,
Like, kill us.
like
Which
wizards.
I'm rather against.
It's not a bad
Important
idea,
question.
though. Would a giant fit on our airship?
Yes, this is important. Can our ship fly with giant?
Good point.
Are we at the dinner table with the giant still?
I was going to say, at this stage, Zephyros...
You fit
Yeah.
on our ship? We tested it out.
Zephyros would lean in. This is a tricky part. Scrying King Hekaton is only possible for the conch. The conch is also a means of teleportation, Maelstrom itself, as we used Unga. It can be used in two different ways.
Unga's eyes widen at the realization.
Oh.
It depends on your tactic.
So we could snatch and grab.
Well, what does that mean, Unga? We can use the conch with King Hector.
When I save Zephyros from Dragon, I grab him in one hand, and in other, I have this. And he holds up conch.
Ah,
Both of
so
us.
you teleport out of there.
Yes, and it take both of us here
Through connection.
through
We
connection.
only came here all together, you and I, through connection. You would have to guarantee that everyone was connected. On a boat so small but in combat could be a hard feat.
To be fair, we could fly quite high, drop Unga down, Unga down, Unga connect with Hekaton, conch is out of there, the rest of us fly back for a fried kipper for tea.
Perfect. The conch has been great for this, and it takes him exactly where he needs to go. That is actually quite genius.
It's a genius
What am I
plan,
saying?
but a risky one, Unga.
Aye,
It was,
risky for all involved.
yeah, that's true.
Might be the best one we've got.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Unga
it's-
is very strong.
This is good plan.
I've also seen him fly before, if that makes a difference.
Princess Sarissa looks at you all then. Do you intend to bring my father back here? To the conch, or am I misunderstood?
Yeah, well, maybe thinking about bringing him here the same way Zephyros was brought here. Is there anything wrong with that? Do you know something we don't know?
There is nothing wrong with that. If we can expect my father back here, then maybe we may buy ourselves some time.
Oh yeah.
My fear is for whatever else seeks it. He sails the seas for months now, if this is where he has been held prisoner. Why has he been held prisoner in a place that moves?
Yes, I don't understand either. We're missing something. But still, this is a high risk, high reward plan. We fly in under illusion. We drop Unger down. You, I suppose, have to quickly find Hecton, conch yourselves out of there, and then we escape, still on the airship, the rest of us.
Listen,
This is the
I'm
plan.
small and I can make myself basically invisible. I think perhaps you might have to drop me down.
I think the other thing to consider is having a backup plan. Say,
What
Unger
if we
or
were to
Nub
make
goes down to
some-
Hecaton, then we have to fight. Be
Yeah.
prepared to fight.
We could always make some little distractions up top, like if, say, Nubs and I were to sneak aboard as well.
That could be a way to do it.
Absolutely.
Yes, cause a distraction
more-
to allow us to be a little less,
Harass them with
shall we say? Yeah.
fish.
Princess.
I don't mean to piss in the kettle, but in my experience, trying to keep illusions maintained around Red Wizards of Fey doesn't go very well.
No, this is true.
No.
This is less of an illusion and more of just I'm very sneaky.
They're going to have prepared this boat for sneak attack, surprise attack, all sorts.
man has a
any
I have a better
any
idea.
yes.
Okay.
Why don't we go instead of
Yes.
as enemies?
Yes.
As duplicates, offering them another giant. But it could all be a ruse, because
Is it-
emerging from that giant become the party.
Don't they
Maybe
sort
if
of
we
have?
get-
Oh, okay. Sorry, not again to piss on your bonfire. But don't they literally have the main giant? That's the one they have right now.
Literally our king, yes.
Yeah, the main. Yeah, you call him the main giant, I believe, in your tongue. Is it? It sort of translates as main giant, king, as like main giant. Is that right? My giant's not very good. Anyway, they have the main giant, so I don't think they'll really want any other giants.
Sometimes we refer to him as Big Dick Player.
Ah, I have heard that big dick player. Okay. Yes, yes. Well, anyway, the point being that they really don't need to swap him for any other giant because it's literally the most giantest giant that ever was.
Then maybe they need to swap the staff looking after the giant, or the food that is going to presumably feed him and the rest of the party. We could turn up as pretend allies and then take them by surprise. We get our fair share of cultist robes and disguises.
So you mean to say to me we have to convince the Res Wizards of Thay that we have arrived by boat to give them new supplies for the giant that they carry?
Yes.
Well, I
This
think
is
that's
worse
very
for the
good
red
for a
dolphin,
first try, says Nubs, putting his hand on Shamash's shoulder. Here's a ball. Maybe perhaps you'd like to bounce it.
The airship did belong to the cultists,
Aye.
and
we got some.
we have seen the airships doing deliveries of supplies all across the Sword Coast for several months.
Surely there must be some sort of red curtain here we could borrow and fashion into nice red Wizard of Fey knockoff cloaks.
They would never suspect us to come so open and undefended as to approach them like this. They would be fully off guard.
I mean, you did mention we would also be somewhat open and undefended in this situation.
But we could still use the original plan. Rather than coming under illusion, we come in open, showing that we've got supplies for them, as they will need resupplying if they're constantly on the move. The fish they catch moving along will not be enough. We can be there providing food and other provisions, pipeweed for example.
Laced with poison.
We can dress one of us as a red wizard. We could dress the other in cloaks as cultists. They will never know. We can drop Nubs in.
But
can-
oh,
He can either drop.
so I
yeah,
see. This is your distraction essentially.
Exactly. We
Very
can still
good.
do the original plan. But as soon as we
I
get
feel-
there...
I feel better about it if it's a distraction. So the core of the plan is to drop Nubs off to conch.
I
King
think conching
Hector
him out is the best
out.
thing.
But then the rest of us will escape by airship. So we're purely distracting.
Yeah,
We've
so
got
we are...
we've got more than one conch, don't we?
I don't think so.
Hunger's
Not
gonna
bad.
be-
You have 2 conches.
Oh,
We
Oh.
cannot use this one. Hunger's going to hold up the one he used to get Zephyros to the storm court.
Oh yes, you didn't want to go back there, do you?
If you use this one, it will take you under a mountain.
oh yeah, true.
Or he turns to Zephyros. Does it ever work again? Now?
He looks at it. It would take us back. Would you have another?
Yes, we have one more.
We could, however, send a Red Wizard of Fey to the mountain.
Oh.
Oh,
Be funny.
genius.
That would be really funny. But how do we make him use it? Because someone else has to conch him through, don't they?
Oh, that would be good deception. If they did it on their own.
This could be part of the deception. We could say, you are urgently required at our master's beckoning. Hand him the conch. He will, believing us, conch himself away, and then we'll only have one Red Wizard of Fey to deal with.
I have very, very difficult but funny plan.
Excellent. I'm all ears.
Let's hear it.
This is my type of plan.
They want to infiltrate the storm court, yes?
Big time.
Maybe they want enough people to overthrow storm court.
Yeah, probably.
If they know or do not know, we can tell them many can travel through Conch. If you link together, maybe enough people travel through Conch to overthrow Stormcourt. This would take a good army, maybe most of crew, all of crew on boat together.
We could tell them that we brought it with them. We found it and we wanted to give it to them to end this once and for all. And we'll guard Kekaton whilst they sort out. Oh my god.
Wait, I have a better one.
But what if they just don't believe us? Sorry.
No,
Yeah.
to gain their trust, we have 2 conches. One that goes to the mountain, one that goes to a storm court. We initially take a red wizard as trust to the storm court. We briefly conch in, conch out. He sees that we're in the storm court, the purple walls, etc. He's like, great. We take him back. He gets the rest of his friends. They all go, but we sleight of hand with the conches, and then they into the crushed mountain.
What if he's just
yeah,
like
but
a
that
super powerful
we
wizard
have
who
to
kills
like
everyone?
we'd have to go back, but then where does the conch take us? The conch doesn't necessarily take us back to where we're at currently, right?
It
What?
take you back
I
to
actually
where you
don't
left.
really fully understand how these conches work, so I'm just going to assume
okay.
that's the case, yeah.
It take you back to where you left.
Would that take us back to the place on the ship or the location the ship was when you left?
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is a really good question.
Probably ship, because it leave sparkly gold thing on the floor. And
True.
Ah,
As long as
that's-
that's... Yeah, then we're okay if it's moving. Doesn't just splash you down in the ocean.
So we're still
Right.
agreed then. The core of this plan is that we're going in for deception. We've got Nubs who's going to go and maybe try and scout out Hecton. Then
Well, the rest
we're
of us
going to try and trick the others to kill themselves
Indeed.
using the conch.
We don't know if they're going to
Uh,
die. What if they conch themselves back? If they somehow find like a little hole in there somewhere, an air pocket. Have we thought about that?
oh, they will be. Yes.
Maybe.
It's a
Could just
risk.
conch. they could conch straight back again.
And then they will conch to a storm court if they make it back.
Yeah.
No, because we will hold on to conch to storm court and be taking that to Hecaton.
All conch go to storm court.
Right.
Right.
Ah.
Yes.
That could be a real problem.
Princess
that's
Sarissa highlights all conches located back to the Storm Court. It was the way that my father would call all envoys and chiefs of tribes to come to the court.
Queen Narissa, do you have anyone here in the court that you really don't
Narissa.
like? Marissa, do you have someone you really
Marissa.
don't like? Huh? Anyway, Your Majesty, do you have anyone that you really don't like and you maybe wish to get rid of? Because, you know, we could potentially just test the conching destruction ability on them, if they come back or not, before we instigate our plan.
You are asking if I were to kill one of my kin to test a plan.
Not one of your kin necessarily, no, but just, I don't know, maybe there's someone around here you've been thinking about getting rid of. We could trick quite easily.
But then same thing happened. If they
Yeah, they
survive,
could just come back really pissed off, couldn't they?
they have conch. If they don't survive, that conch is lost forever.
Oh, they'd
Buried
lose the
under
conch
mountain.
too. Never
Yes,
mind.
because
Okay,
it was in the mountain.
I apologise,
The conch would be
Princess.
with
I am
them.
thinking aloud. I, of course, don't mean that you would wish to kill people unnecessarily.
Killing by conch is a nice idea, but maybe too risky.
I think
We
it could be.
focus distraction and rescue.
I think that's the best. Or at least it's the one I like the most out of our spicy options.
Artus
Seems reasonable.
Options
right.
are spicy.
The Red Wizard will be prepared. The boat will be ready. We must be more ready.
Yeah. So, are we locking it in, Nubs? Are you willing to take a conch and scout out Hecton
I will.
while we distract?
I will accept this quest.
Brave
Not
young
sure.
Nubs.
I'm older than you. By probably 100 years. Anyway. Yes. Okay.
And me,
You just-
sorry.
I just turned to you. You're just so sprightly.
Ha!
How old are
Suspense.
you, Nubs?
150.
Jesus.
I am 1,000 years. Many.
That's true, but you sort of. I
And
mean,
only-
it sort of counts and it sort of doesn't count. And no offense, but like you know.
Yes,
I'm hundreds
You
of
were
years
frozen.
old.
that's good.
You all say this like it's a good thing.
Well,
This
how old are you?
party's so old, I didn't realise. Me?
No, well, Shamash and you, yeah.
I am but in my 30s. A youngster compared to the rest of you.
Oh my god. Boy, I'm gonna.
31 too.
I am a mere 60.
That's pretty young.
It is.
Okay, so ages aside.
How old are you, Princess?
Oh god.
Nubs just does a little
Who
How
did
you
you
get
ask,
it?
sorry?
Sarissa.
She stares at you for a moment and all like to. I would imagine Zephyr. Do not ask a princess this type of question. She smiles. I'm 40 years old.
Is this young for giant?
To a degree? Yes. I'm the youngest princess or monarchy to sit on the throne. Your plans sound sound. Is there anything I can do to help?
I mean, if you have anything that keeps me from being detected while sneaking around these bloody wizards, that would be great.
Have you?
Where?
I was going to say, if you've, whilst you've been looking for your father, if you've come across any Red Wizard of Fey bullshit you've got hidden away in a corner from looting and taking from the corpses of your enemies, could we borrow it?
There are many things that our archives have found. Items and weapons. Listening to you all this evening, I believe that your intentions are true. Olecto, take them. Olecto the giant stands and he guides you all down a long corridor, purple coral. Above you, the ocean, like an aquarium, is open to. Hidden behind a sheening glass of pearly shell. He opens doorways into a large room. The great armory of the Stormlord.
Like his eyes are
Items in
glistening.
here will arm you for your next adventure. You have proven yourselves to my queen.
Olecto, who is wisest giant in this place?
In this place would be Uthor. I may take you to him if you should wish to seek counsel.
I would like to speak. Maybe we all can. The wisdom of giant will help us fool Red Wizard. Yes?
I would agree. As your views are open to the armory, you see weapons stacked. You see armor stacked. Shields. Items that will help you on your next step. Within reason, you make your requests. To make you ready for the next step in this fight. I think that's a pretty good place for us to end the session.
Hell yeah.
Okay.
So, Andy, by that, did you mean that was like a general shop, sort of thing for us just to stock up, or there are specific items there?